It's another retirement day of retiring and walking. What is the point of all this walking? They always tell you when you retire, just start walking. It'll keep your health up. Is that true? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I think it's just a thing. Years ago, people were tired and they just sit on the porch. But now everybody expects you to keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop. So far today, I've done about 5 miles out here walking in the trenches of North Carolina. And still walking. You have the usual walkers out here every day. And then about this time, everybody disappears. Which is what I'll be doing in a minute. Disappearing. One thing about relationships I've learned is, man, they are really crazy. Yeah. Even a good relationship can kind of ruin your life. Because one person might have something going on. But then the other person might be interested in something else. And then they clash. Like one person might be really driven or something. And the other person just doesn't really care. And they clash. Like one person wants to be a doctor or a lawyer. Then the other person's like, yeah, I don't really care. And then you're considered a slacker. Like a bum. I guess even bums can be happy though. There's a creek. It's possible you could find a dead body floating around here. Or an old washing machine or something. See a Coke can in there. Lots of amoebas and shit. All kinds of weird stuff in there probably. Bacterias. I have yet to see anybody swim in there. Just a couple of dogs. So we're just out here walking around. No real direction, as usual. Nothing too exciting out here. Just a lot of bushes and trees. But kind of good to walk. Good place to walk for a while. This is called the Northgate Park, Durham, North Carolina. So, there it is. Weeds, bushes, weeds, bushes, weeds, bushes, weeds. It's a far cry from where I grew up. I grew up at the beach. The beach is much different than this. But then the beach, it's got its own set of issues, I guess you'd call it. People, we are the people. People make the issues. Always complaining about everything. But I guess if you can walk, you can still walk. You're doing all right. You still got your teeth. You're doing all right. Even if you got a few missing teeth, I guess you're all right. Once you get to a certain age. I'm gonna sit here on a bench. And sit here and analyze everything. Beautiful park. I don't see any birds out today. Usually I see some birds flying around, but I don't know if the birds have taken off for the winter, or I don't know. Still hear them cicadas. If you listen, you can hear the cicadas. Can I hear them? Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you? You can definitely hear them. Cicadas. There's a big ass tree. That tree has got to be at least 100 or 200 years old. This is what I believe is missing in the world. Is to just sit and look at a tree. How do you think back when you were a kid, playing in the playground? Sitting in the playground, playing with all the weird things they used to have. Little, remember the things, a merry-go-round? They used to have a merry-go-round. Wasn't a merry-go-round, you just get on it and somebody push it. Let it swing around and around. Used to have the metal slides. So when you get on a metal slide, the slide would be so freaking hot that you'd burn your ass on it. That's what I like to do. I don't drink anymore. I don't drown myself in alcohol anymore. I gave that up years ago. And one thing about quitting drinking I noticed is that I always have a lot of time to do whatever I want. I come out here and stare at a tree. Or just reminisce about old times when you were younger. But this is a park. A lot of people use it to run. I use it to walk. I like to walk. But right now it's very quiet. It's starting to get a little hot. And you have your runners and joggers. But this reminds me of back when I was a kid, sitting in a park. All the fun stuff we used to do as kids. Doing nothing but sitting in a park. No deadlines. No have-tos. None of it. No have to be here. No have to go there. Just sitting in a park. Listening to the little cicadas. Here's some other little birds around here. I had to stop for a minute. And just kind of take it all in. Listen to all these freaking cicadas everywhere. As you get older, I realize you start to shy away from the whole materialistic world. I think it's a natural thing. I think people, when they get older, especially after they work their whole life, they realize that a lot of that stuff is just fleeting. Degrees, you know, schooling. I went through all that, but I realized as I'm reaching the bottom third of my life, and none of that really, at the end, really seemed to make sense. It doesn't make sense at this point in life. It doesn't seem like a waste of time, because you have to use your time some way, but at this stage of my life, it feels like it's just been almost like, did that really even happen? Like, was I really an electrician? I don't know. Was I really in the Marines? Apparently I was. But at this point, I seem to be resorting back to childhood, where the things of my childhood seem more appealing than the things of my adulthood. And maybe that's a good thing. Because I think it means you're not chasing anymore. You're not looking for stuff. No. Not looking for anything. Just sitting. Not wanting anything. Not expecting anything, I guess. This is what I would refer to as the pinnacle of life, where we've reached a certain point and there's nothing left to shoot for. So that's my video on kind of how I see life at this point. No longer chasing, no longer part of the game. Retired at 61 years old. All my cars are paid for. And I have an income for the rest of my life. That's where I'm at in life. Supposedly that's a reward for working hard for so many years. So now you can sit back and just ponder things. I don't really want to get back into building stuff because I did it for so many years, building electrical stuff. And I guess I would say at this point that I had a good run. And if I were to die tomorrow, I think I'd be all right. I think that our bodies are designed to finally get to a point where it says it's all right to let go. Where there's nothing more to chase in life. So
What's up, man?
what's up, man?
How you doing?
Not too bad, man.
Yeah, good.
So that's my story here today. My story, I'm sticking with it. I guess it's something to ponder about when you work your whole life and then you get to a point where you're done with it, done with work. It's time to focus your attention on other things. All right. Thanks for watching.